They say that the world is backwards, and it is. Just about everything is backwards. Because this world realized that if the universe has a certain rule in place, let's call them the universal law. I mean, because that's what it is. The world, at least those in power and wanted to stay in power, took that as, and they use this in therapy too, reverse psychology. Reverse psychology is when you, I mean, you guys know, right? Like you take the rule that's in place and you switch it around to the opposite side, so it kind of pushes you in a certain way. I don't know if that really makes sense, but yeah, it's reverse psychology. So they took the opposite end and they're actually using it on us. So I say that because something that I was really realizing this morning was the fact that, we've been doing it backwards for so long. There are so many people out there that have literally looked to the external to define who they are internally. But yet again, that's backwards. See, the external will never show you who you truly are. That's only the internal that can do that, to show on the external of who you are. See, when you start doing inner work, when you start integrating your shadow and all those things that everybody is saying, when you truly start doing the inner work to heal your wounds from past traumas and alchemizing them into your power rather than letting them define who you are, it shows on the outside. It will always show on the outside. See, the thing that we've been missing, and the reason why I think people are so lost, is because they've been looking to the external to figure out who they are, when really the external was never going to show you who you truly are. It will only ever show you the mask that you wear, that so many people are wearing. And once you start doing the internal work, it will literally change your life. I mean, you will be a brand new person. When I don't, whoever believes in God, listen, that's why it says so many times in the Bible, do the work. When he's talking about work, he's not talking about external work. He's talking about what's inside, doing the work inside, okay? You can do all the external work that you want, working out, doing surgeries to your face, whatever. You can do anything external, but it's not going to truly change you, okay? Like, yeah, okay, you work out, you're gonna look better. Yeah, your body's gonna change, but it's just not. When you change internally, listen, let me put it this way. I don't believe anybody is ugly. I think everybody has beauty to them. And, I truly believe that. However, to some people, you could be the ugliest person, externally. But I'm telling you right now, if you change your internal world, you will start looking attractive to even those who thought you were ugly. I'm telling you. Listen, I this may be hard to believe. I'm just gonna say it. I'm really coming into my confidence. I used to be an ugly duckling. And I didn't have much confidence in myself. So maybe I was more pretty than I thought I was. But I never really, like, up until I'd say at least high school, I did not feel pretty. I felt like the ugly duckling. You know, but and then I started getting some confidence after high school. But it's nothing. Honey, it's nothing compared to the kind of confidence that I have now. I know I'm beautiful. I know that I am beautiful. But it's not just because I look at the external of me. I don't just look to the external for my beauty. I am beautiful inside and out. And I'll tell you what, the inside of me is way more beautiful, which gives me confidence to know that the external is beautiful because I know inside is beautiful. See, people have said this for the longest time. You can be the most beautiful girl, guy on the outside. But if you have an ugly inside, if you have that ugly internal, you're not quite, you're not, I don't want to say that you're not beautiful because, like, I believe that everybody is beautiful. Even if you have an ugly inside, there is beauty in there. It's just most people don't look deep enough to know that there's beauty in there. And everybody has a reason why they do what they do. Everybody has a reason why they act the way they act. There's always a deeper reason why. There's always a deeper reason. So I am the type of person that I can see through people. I can see the beauty in every single thing on this earth. Every human, every animal, every plant, every house, every painting, every whatever, whatever it is. I can see the beauty in it because I see through the mask that people wear. And the reason why people are wearing masks, it's not even really that they want to. Most of the time, these people, they're wearing a mask because they don't know any better, and some people are not taught certain things, they're not taught how to be a certain way. So when you come across somebody that seems angry at the world, or that seems, like they have something going on, or maybe they have, darker energy, it's because there is a deeper issue there, and maybe they were never taught how to be different. They were never taught how to be gentle. They were never taught how, because unfortunately when you're growing up, when you're young, you only know what your parents show you. You only know what your environment shows you. And that's just, that's quite literally how you grow up. Your environment kind of defines you, and it doesn't have to, but I get it. I haven't always been this person that I am now. I have evolved so much, and I am so thankful. I'll tell you what, I don't want to say I'm the most thankful person on this planet, but I'm hella thankful. So, I used to be a lot different. And so I understand, where people come from. I've been through a lot more than it looks. And I've experienced a lot of things in my life. And, I think there's always a reason behind what we experience, even though, in the moment we don't see why we experience these things. But there's always a reason. There's always a reason. And that reason may be 5 years in the future, 10 years in the future. Which is why it's also very important, I think, to always stay present. You don't want to live too far in the past. Of course, when you're doing that inner healing, you have to go into your past. But that's in order to heal those things. That's in order to find a solution. So that way you are not continuing to go through the same things. You're not continuing to loop through the same issues that you've been going through. Because everything is a lesson in life. And if you don't learn the lesson, unfortunately, you continue to go through it. And it continues to come back to you until you learn. But you got this. You got this. We all got this. I mean, look at this world right now. I'm very excited for it because, at least in this lifetime, I have never seen this kind of change happen, and it's beautiful to me. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, I'm excited for it. I'm real excited for it. Anyways, I love y'all, even though I don't know you. It's fine. I don't need to know you. I love you, and I hope you have a great day and a great life. We have great futures ahead of us. However, don't think too hard on it, okay? Stay present and enjoy your life. You know what? So Jadina, I think Jadina was the one that said this. Love the life that you live the life that you love. Amen to that, sister and brother. All right, bye.